Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Celtics. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Celtics, Cavs, and we'll be right back after this. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. MP is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. And for Boston, Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And this is Game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
In this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
So Cleveland will get first possession. Now here's Garland. MP outside. White with the steal. Down low. In trend.
Wow. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside White. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Now Tatum. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Okoro. MP finds Garland. Here's Wade, down to 5 on the shot clock. White with a steal. Pass break, here come the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's MP, taking a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Allen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. On the wing, Tatum. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nice D from Allen.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
MP inside. He played a great game against Charlotte.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
The line for the Cavaliers. MP taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. White for 3. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. MP against White. MP, the pass to Okoro. On the wing, Wade to the middle. Poke loose. White with a steal. Here's Brown. He's scoreless. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Pritchard. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Outside, Brown. White for 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
MP inside. Brown's there. MP shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the inside. It's stolen by Garland. Here's MP. Pass to Wade. Screen by MP. Okoro with the ball. Back to MP. Brown with some nice D.
Look, you've got to convert those. Come on.
Outside Tatum. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. The Celtics making their last shot, and stolen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. The rebound by Allen.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
White against MP. Inside from 9 feet out. And he can't bank that one in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Darius Garland is out there with MP. Then there's Okoro. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position.
And there's Tatum's link showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Holiday against MP. Now here's Holiday. Tightly guarded, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Cornette's checked in for Davison. MP scanning the floor. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Hauser. The 3. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 6. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Here's Hauser. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Tyson. And here's Garland. MP with a step, looking to win the run. Basket counts. Wang's got 8.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Celtics lead by 6. Outside Tatum. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. MP outside. Clock at 6. Okoro outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Boston. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center.
Hi, everybody. We've got you guys finding any interesting matchups here?
Shaq's most interesting matchup, main dishes and side pieces. So what's the best combo, Dees?
2 words.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Here's Tatum. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wang pass to Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Cleveland, Dean Wade.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Boston trailing. To the inside. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Here's Wang with the drive. Pass to Garland. Back to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum, 2nd.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Outside White. The three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. There's the block. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And they recover it. Pass to Porzingis. Outside White. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
And for Allen, it's about getting to his spots. When he's doing this, he's capable of catching fire.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To the middle. Here's Allen. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Porzingis. White with it. He's picked up by Garland. Now here's Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
MP, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Brown. Nice shot from the wing. Brown's got 7.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. MP, the pass to Garland. And here's Okoro. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. White with the steal. Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.